Hello, my little tiddlywinks, and welcome back to Modded Prison Architect. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm having a wonderful day. Well, night, I suppose. It's actually like 8 o'clock, so yeah. But anyway, so I went ahead and did some work. Had to fix that. If you remember right in the last episode, there was that blast door here. Blast doors don't work quite right yet. So they don't work with the door control system, so the servos won't move it with the door control. If I had set it up with pressure plates, it works. But what would be the point? I mean, you know, especially for like this door, it's the only way in and out of this section of the prison. Now you'll notice, I also went and added these in. So I built just simple buildings for the deliveries, the exports, garbage, and storage. Nothing crazy, but I thought it would be worth doing, so we have a lot of extra room over here. But what I also did is I went ahead and added a wall all the way around. You can see it's kind of dark. All the way around. And then what I did was I went and played with that road sensor. So the road sensor is another one of the mods. You can find it here. There's half road sensors, which I don't quite know why you would use half road. Maybe for different roads later on or something. I don't really know. But that road sensor you could just go and put like right there, which is great. I then connected that to the servo, so that opens the door, which a vehicle just sat on it. Just open it up. But I also connected that servo to, there's pressure pads. I wish you could see behind. There's these little gate wall things here. Behind there is pressure pad, so if some, you know, the families and stuff come in, they step on those and this will open the door for them too. And I also connected that door servo to these lights. So, I don't know if anybody's going to show up now. But yeah, anytime a vehicle stops on here, it'll open this gate for them. When people come down these pathways, it'll open up the door for them. These lights turn on every time the door is open. I thought it would just be neat. I went ahead and put in some sniper towers here. There's some security cameras for the hell of it. You know, they put security rooms here. They've got their own little staff room. But I did the same thing way down here. So I did the same, you know. But I didn't put in the pressure sensor. So essentially, the vehicles will have to stop here, and then only the guard at this door control system will allow that door to open. And again, security cameras for the hell of it. Whatever. But yeah. So the reason I didn't put that pressure sensor here is so that, you know, prisoners can't escape just by stepping on it. So that was kind of a nice feature. I thought it was well worth it. The only other thing I might do is add in a little bit more light down here. So you can see, it doesn't really slow them down at all, but it's worth it, I think, to just keep prisoners out, I guess. But yeah, so why did that open? There was nobody there. So yeah, lights turn on. It's really neat. Aren't those guys phasing through this wall? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I added those nice little security gates, I guess. It's now what? Disaster at a nearby prison, they're sending a whole bunch of more prisoners. Cool! That's what I love. Oy, oy, oy. But before I deal with them, I want to deal with some other things first. So I've gone ahead and... Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. So I went ahead and finished these 2 classrooms. Just real fast. And it's this area over here that slows everything down. Not really sure. Like I said, I think it's one of these particular rooms from the modded. But yeah, we need to hire some staff. I mean, these lectures, and I think... Why is he blocked? And what we'll need is 2. So I want both of these classrooms running all the time. So what we need to do is make 2 offices. I can spell. So go ahead and throw, let's see, they need to be what, 4 by 4. So we'll throw in those little walls here. That's not right. Right there. And right there. So we're gonna bring you guys in for this part of it, just, you know, for the fun of it. We'll throw another door in. And then we'll give them their little office desks. And they're awesome office chairs. I love these office chairs. They actually look a lot better than just the normal chair sitting there, because nobody would ever sit like that. That would be terrible. I'd feel so bad sitting in a chair like that all day long. I would just die. Let's see here. Mosaic tiles. I don't know. Offices just seem like they would have wood. So there we go. So now those guys will have an office here in a second, which means we'll have 2 classrooms. I think we need to wait for these to finish before I can go ahead and get those programs, because I don't think they'll work if these guys don't have an office. Cute little lecturers. And come on. You're almost done, guys. You got this. You got this. They're such hard workers. I love these little guys. Even if they're kind of derpy. So there we go. We got a lecturer's office. Eventually another one. What do you need? You have a filing cabinet. There we go. So this is actually going to finish off our programs. We won't have any new ones after this. So there's reading. There's writing. Yay! So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to bump that up to 2. Ooh, can I do more in a day? Oop, autosave. Hey, we can. Oh no, see, the problem is we're using different rooms. Stop. Stop. I want you. And then you. And then you. And then you. And then you. So yeah, look at that! Now we've got reading and writing all day long. It's quite a bit. I don't think these cost only $100 a session, so that's not terrible. But this will be able to push these people through a little bit more. And I'm also going to go ahead and bump these up, because there's a lot of people interested in them. That might be a big downfall of some of the these modded ones, is that they do have the interest is wicked high. And I don't know if I really like that fact that there's this many people, you know, interested in some of these courses. I mean, compared to some of the other ones. Oh my gosh, I hate these fights. They're so loud. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't understand quite why, you know, like garbage recycling is 122 people. That's like half of our prison, which is just nuts. There are spiritual guidance. That is one that we definitely need to help out on, because I was looking in the needs, and you can see here that the spirituality has gone way up. My boyfriend's making rude gestures at me, trying to tell me that there's food ready. Well, there's no food, and I'm gonna die. Oh, he's cooking something. Okay. Sounds good. Ooh, do I want it baked or fried? That's a good question. Fried chicken. Okay. Sorry about that. Look at that cutie going to make me dinner. So nice. It was supposed to bring me pizza and wings. Jerk. I said nothing. I'm not telling my audience anything. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Oh, God. I'm kidding. He's not bad. He's a nice guy. I promise. Just trying to mess with him. But anyway. So we're going to have to deal with this overcrowded prison now. But we also want to go ahead and get that spirituality thing going. But the only downfall is, I don't understand in my head. The prison architect guys set up everything else so that, you know, either, you know, like, offices are 4x4. All of the, like, program system things, they have to be 5x5. But then, they went and just decided the whatchamajigger. I know words. This room, the chapel, has to be 6x6. And I don't quite understand why. At least I'm pretty sure, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, the chapel has to be 6x6, which is kind of weird. it just seems like a weird sort of size compared to everything else that's in here. They were just like, yep, 6x6, yeah. So, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go ahead and take this, what, 16 wide? Yeah. And this has to be 1, 2, too far. There we go. So we'll make this end room a big, ginormous one. Yeah, I think this will be good. All right, so we need to get that jail door in here. And what we'll end up doing is in this section here, again, it's just going to be another copy of one of these chunked in here. So I think it'll look best that way. And for the most part, if you don't know, the best thing ever that they added was this clone. So what happens is if you right-click, you can select an area to copy. And then by right-clicking, you will place that entire mimic down. So all the floor tiles, any of the walls, anything. So you can just kind of, copy a section here and go and stick that right here. I mean, there's no foundation, so you gotta put down foundation first, but then you can just throw them in. So, if, like this section here, you can see it's all green. So it's super handy. Saves a lot of time. I did a whole bunch of that. Like for this whole section here, oh goodness, hiccups. Whew, that hurt. This whole section here, I copied everything. Even like, you can even copy like the yards, you can copy every room, which is really handy. Saves a lot of time and misery. But I'm going to go ahead and let this build that. And we'll probably come back in a little bit, because I don't want you sitting here waiting for this all to build. And I mostly just wanted to showcase these little things here and here. Now, thinking back on this, let's just do a double check here. So in our mod section, so let's see, we've got the recycling, we've done that a little bit, it's a little derpy. We got the greater reform mod, that was all those awesome mods that we added. We didn't play with the sink at all. I should probably do that, maybe right now. And the evacuation, that's something else that I want to try and add in. Just because we haven't played with it yet, though I've heard it's a little janky and things get messed up. We've seen the awesome, amazing office chair. We've just tried out the road sensors, they're super cool. That garden mod was really neat. Actually, I haven't really shown you that, so let me show you that in a second. We played with those computers in more mod, that was all these computer rooms. Consuela the janitor, love her. The arrows on those stupid cameras, which makes life so easy. Those clear needs icons, those have been really helpful because you can actually see what they want instead of just random little things. And the grants mods, it's been, again, it's same thing with like this program. There's a bunch of extra things they added. Now, like I said, that this mod is awesome. Adding this little garden in is so cool. The shed, you produce eggs, which is so cool because they can actually take those eggs and go use them over here. Same thing with all of these, like these tomatoes right here. This little, oh, that's cucumbers, potatoes, potatoes. I don't know if there's really an organized way that they put them in, like this is roses, I guess. But you can see here, like we've got cute little ingredients. It just kind of labels them as ingredients. I think this is supposed to be like lettuce. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it looks like you need to have water. But I think the prisoners do that. You have all these stacks of fertilizer from these recycling bins. So they put fertilizer in here, and over time it actually produces plants, which only live for so long. They eventually die, like you can see this one here is dead. But yeah, they actually harvest these up. They will take those and they'll actually then use them in these prisons. Which I think is like the greatest thing ever. How wonderful of a program would that be in a real prison? For them to have a portion of land that they can go ahead and produce their own vegetables, fruit, whatnot, even the eggs, produce their own things, which then can be used in their kitchens to be fed back to the prison. How wonderful. That whole idea of, farm to table, or I guess farm to prison table, whatever, That's such a wonderful idea. I love that idea. So that'd be really cool if that was something real prisons. If there's any cool prison wardens out there watching my videos, that's one of the first things I would say to do is get yourself a garden. It teaches them a valuable lesson, gets them doing stuff, gets them busy, but it also gives them pride in their work. You get to eat your own produce. That's the best thing ever. But yeah, so that's something I would definitely say they need to add in real prisons. So life tip from Matt: get yourself a garden in your prisons. Do it. So yeah. Anyway, I think I will try and do a little bit more work. Finish this ginormous building off, which is going to take forever. And like I said, probably, at least for now, just throw in on the end here another one of those chapels so that we can try and get their need down a little bit. And I think overall that's going to be their biggest needs. I mean, family is a big issue. I think I'm going to have to add or extend down this visitor center a little bit more. Comfort's not the greatest. Not sure what's going on there. But yeah, clothing's always a big issue. But spirituality is a big issue. This literacy should disappear now that we have these 2 rooms. And they will, use them. Oh, I might know what's wrong. It might be kind of cold in these rooms. Something to always keep paying attention to. Yeah, see, like, these rooms are cold. If they're working out in that garden, right now it's pretty chilly. Plants are still growing, even though they'll be frozen here soon. But, yeah, I think I want to do a little bit of work and then try out that evacuations mod, because I think it's supposed to be really neat, just to be able to close down areas if there's, a fire. So yeah, we'll come back here in just a minute and we'll try that out. Alright, see you soon! Welcome back, my little tiddlywinks. Now, I was doing some building, getting things prepped, because, I wanted to do something legitimate with the evacuation system, but I think I found a pretty good use for it right now. I just had the event happen that there's infected prisoners. That means they're sick with something, no idea what it is, but it's a pain in the butt to get rid of. It really is. The only really great ways I found is to either change your regime or regiment or whatever it's really supposed to be to all eat or yard or something like that, where they'll all be forced into one centralized locations. But it's going to be a problem with this one because each of our prison sectors have their own yards and stuff, so it's not going to work the way we want it to. And then what you do is you bring in your emergencies. So I'm going to go ahead and click these 2 guys right now, the paramedics. They're the only ones that... I mean, your normal doctors seem to help, but it's not that great. The prisoners, for the most part, don't just go to the infirmary. They will be everywhere, and people will die like there is no tomorrow. The first time I played through and that event happened, I would say I probably lost 200 prisoners in one go. So it was bad. So what I'm going to try and do is activate right here, in the objects list. You can see that these little target doohickeys. And it might be I have to use this one, because there is one for prisoner. Prisoner evacuation point, but it says, warning, I don't think this works. So I saved the game before I do this, but I'm placing it down in this room that, it's technically empty right now. It's really the biggest room that I have that's, not completely occupied. Or, I mean, I could send them all over here, I suppose, but I don't think all of them will fit in there, and that could be a problem. So I went with this room, just for now. Something that I can, lock this door up, etc., etc. So, here's hoping it works. When these guys get here, I'm bringing them in here. And here we go. So, let's see. Oh, autosave. That's always important. But you can see over here we have 3 infected prisoners, and they will pass that. So putting them in a room like this is going to be a downfall too, because it will spread. But you know what else I'm going to do while I'm waiting is I'm also going to put one of these general evacuation points. I mean, you could do visitors, you can do bureaucracy, you can do emergency staff, guard evacuation, etc. which is really cool. I think this is a really neat mod, and I'm hoping it works. I really do. So let's see here. Get that installed. Okay, now if I remember right, it's under staff? Yes. So, evacuate all prisoners? That didn't work. I don't think. See, we're doing okay right now because it says we're under sleep. But the problem is you can't automatically tell without going from individual to individual to figure out who is the one that's actually sick. So I don't actually know how to actually make that work. I was kind of hoping it would add little buttons down here or something. But I'm not entirely sure how it runs. Thought it would be in here, but it looks like this just places it. This might take some reviewing. Why are you in here? We had like one person show up. Okay, put that thing in. Why is there like 2 of them now? Let's just build that anywhere. Oh, that looks like it might have worked. Okay. This is at least all of the... Oh, looks like literally all of the staff. So this might not be working correctly. Hoping one of these would. And I would think the all people would also pull the prisoners, but it doesn't look like they are. You might be sick, actually. Needs treating. Perfect. You guys, come in here. Treat this man. I guess. Alright, so it looks like these don't last all that long. They just come here once. So that's kind of interesting. I like it, though, I guess. Well, it was worth a shot. I mean, at least it'll get, like, you could do, like, the staff so all the cooks will get out of the damn kitchen when it's on fire, but I really wish we could get all of the prisoners to come to centralized locations. So I think once these guys get to that room and treat... See, they're not even treating this guy because he's asleep. Oh no, he's treated, but it looks like it's already spread. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to send all of these guys in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rooms and I'm going to delete these as canteens. So what that'll do is now if I put everybody on eat, everybody will have to come to this canteen. Which means they'll be actually able to be treated by those particular guys. So, here's what we're gonna do is everybody come eat. I'm hoping I don't want to have to, like, do all of the prisoners, like, all of these and remember what they were. Screw it. We're doing it. Everybody's getting... Everybody come eat. Because this stuff can spread like crazy, and it is a pain in the butt to deal with. So let's go ahead and speed this up and force everybody into this tiny little room. Ugh. And this is not going to go well. They're going to be really uncomfortable and really ticked off here in a minute. But getting it so that, yeah, you can see this number is going to go nuts. The moment one person's sick, it starts spreading fast between your prisoners. And yeah, cramming them into one space does not help with that. But as long as they're always in this room, that means that the paramedics can actually deal with it. I don't think... Yeah, you can see, like, our normal doctors aren't doing a damn thing. So, I mean, if you plunk them down in this room, they will, I think. But, yeah, you can see all these little green faces now. But our paramedics are doing their job. That's the important thing. This number will go up. There's nothing you can do about it. But over time, they will, you know, start to go down. Yeah, you can see they're not using these rooms, which is perfect. I think all of our cooks are now trying to supply this room with food, which is okay. At least these people will eat and, you know, be a little bit happy. This is going to be really bad because they're going to riot here soon, I bet. So I'm going to... How many can we cram in one room? Yeah, good enough. We're probably going to need it because if a fight does break out, it's going to be huge. But we need to deal with this infected prisoners thing. Because it can be really rough. I wish you could hire more paramedics, but you can't. And I don't remember if actually putting these doctors in here will cause them to actually work. I think they'll just walk through and disappear. So that's something I kind of had hoped would get fixed when they did this last and final update. Because it really was cool. I love the, you know... I'm happy that they're finally done. You know... that they're finally getting through it all, but at the same time, it'd be nice to see them fix some of these issues that are kind of... Yeah, there we go. Crazy riot, and I bet all of our guards are going to die. This is going to be horrible. Yep. 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 Yup. Emergencies. Riot police. Go. You see, I had a feeling this was going to happen. And... yeah, see, these death tolls are going nuts. What I'm probably going to end up having to do is just restart this day and figure out what to do. Because these... Jesus Christ. They are going nuts. So I'm going to have to figure out something to do. Yeah, I'm going to restart this day. Right from the very beginning of this infected prisoners. But you can see how bad this can be. Maybe what we'll do is try and get them just to 2 canteens. I don't know. This is going to be rough. So let's go ahead and load prison. Let's go ahead and reload here. Okay. So here's going to be the problem. Their needs are going to be shot. They want to shower first. So let's get them to shower. Well, let's let them sleep a little bit. Well, let's go ahead and get these paramedics, riot police. And what we will do, I guess, is we will cut this down to just 2. Kind of want that one. So let's... just because they're a little bit bigger space. And like I said, I wish that that mod actually worked. Because that would be amazing. If we were actually able to get them all to come to particular locations, that would have been very helpful. Just put them off to the... There we go. Yeah. It would have been nice to get that mod to work. So I'm kind of grumpy right now. But, let's go ahead. Let's, intake closed. Just so that we don't have that issue. Gonna let them... No. First what they need to do, everybody needs to shower. And then everybody's gonna go eat. So what this will do is it'll give them time to shower at least. That'll hopefully make them, you know, stay happy a little bit longer. Actually, you know what we'll also do? We'll have them shower, hit the yards, then do nothing but eat. And this will hopefully... I mean, you can see 3 people. I mean, you could pause it right now, and we could try and look and find all the prisoners that are sick. But they could be anywhere. So the only really good tip that I've found, when you have a number like 230-something people, it tends to be easier just to try and force them all into one location for a while, till it's over with. So I'm hoping the shower and some yard time is gonna, you know, get them happy. I mean, you could put everybody in lockdown. Oh, that'd be rough. Keep them in lockdown until you can find the particular prisoners. Alright, so they're gonna go chill in the yard for a little bit. Actually, now that the sick number's going up, we should see things like this vomit here, and maybe be able to pick out the prisoners. Yeah, no, see, just looking at them, it's too hard to tell. But the infected number is going up. But yeah, I can't tell who's who. So we'll let them play out there for a minute, get their needs fulfilled for a minute, I guess. And then hopefully everybody will run into these 2 canteens up here, and these doctors can start dealing with it. Go, run, get to the canteens and heal. So that was one thing that is not going to do well. I think we're going to have some more problems, because you're going to watch this go up like crazy. I mean, they're going to get fed, so they'll be happy for a minute, but then it's going to go nuts. Come on, everybody get in there. Get healed. We're at 53, 54, 58. Oh, Lord. Oh, sweet Jesus. This is not going to go well, is it? So if we go into their needs, you'll see their food's getting dealt with. They want all those problems. God damn. This is going to be rough. And that spirituality is going through the roof. I did go ahead and start the program again, so there's 2 of those going on. Heal him! He's right there, dude! Said something else that might be bugged, actually. The AI might be a little bit broken right now. Because they don't seem to be doing any actually healing. What, okay, so these guys are. But why aren't these guys? Is there nobody? There is sick people. Like, oh, some of them. Okay, so they can be treated, but still sick for a while. I guess. I don't really know. This is definitely interesting. So I'm hoping these guys don't riot anytime soon. You can see that their needs are going up, so this is going to be a problem. Comfort's doing okay, but these are going to start being what's going to cause them to riot. Come on, I just wish you guys would heal them. I wish there was a better way, other than literally just sitting there. Oh, here we go. You killed the paramedics? Really? So this is where I'm going to have problems. Because now these guys are going to riot here in a second. So I think what we're going to do... Pause. Okay, people. Go ahead and... go back to your... I don't remember when I made them sleep till. We'll say 9 a.m. Shower. Yard. Eat. I don't remember what I did after that. I think it was something like that. And then I think they just had like free time. And then it was like eat again. Oh, wait a minute, I got rid of my E here. That's kind of important. Oh, not what I wanted. Go away. Give me some free time. Keep misclicking that. Don't mean to. And then eat, and then they go back. Okay. So go. All of you non-rioters, go and sleep. I guess. Ugh, this is turning out to be awful. So yeah, this is what's obnoxious about this. That I love the events, but you can see we are having a lot of difficulties with them. And if you guys have any tips on how to deal with the sickness things, let me know. Or if there's a better way to deal with or get that evacuation mod, maybe I need to change the order. I guess that's a really important feature, is checking on the order of the mods. If you don't have them in the right order, it can, like, certain ones load over other ones, which could be a big problem. So maybe that's what I'll have to do. I don't know. Oh, now you guys are fighting over here too? Why? Why do you have to? Why do you have to be jerks? So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We tried to play with some of these mods. I mean, you could see the evacuation ones kind of worked very briefly. I'm going to try and deal with the sickness. You can see it's finally going down, but I have a feeling I didn't get all the prisoners. Maybe I did, I can't really tell until that number goes away or they all die off. So, yeah, let me know if you guys know any particular great way to deal with that. Other than just, you know, cramming them into tight, confined spaces that causes them to do crazy riots and kill everybody. So, yeah, let me know. I know this video went a little bit longer than I planned. But, yeah, I wanted to show you that sickness thing. It's kind of a big issue, at least that I've had. So, I'm going to get rid of these guys, I guess. This has gone down. It's almost gone. Which is good. Any hoozles. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me if there's any fancy way of getting rid of these things. Or dealing with the sick people thing. And yeah, hit that like button. Or maybe hit that dislike button. No, don't hit the dislike button. If you really do hate the videos, hit the dislike button, but tell me why. Please. You know. Is my voice terrible? I mean, I know my sound quality isn't the greatest. Should I talk like this? No? Okay. Well, hit that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. If you like the information, leave me some comments. If you find some mods you want me to try out, let me know. I've been looking for some, so I'll try and showcase a few more here soon. But yeah, let me know. Let me know if I'm, like, messing up this evacuation mod, because that would be kind of nice to know. Because I like the idea of being able to move all the people to one place if I need to. So yeah, just let me know. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. And remember, stay in trouble. Bye-byes.